Yeah, you have to keep moving. Go, go! Around the corner, get your ass up there! Let's go, let's go!
Welcome to the Shali Assault Breakdown. I'm Austin, let's get started. First of all, I don't have too much nighttime footage because I still lack a night vision recording device. However, I do have some clips of us conducting our nighttime Psyops raids, which is what this video is all about. It's very difficult to get your camera working in the middle of a raid, and recording at night is just very difficult. Earlier on in the year, HOG and BMA fighters had toyed with the idea of a psychological operations branch within the teams. The role would be to deploy unconventional tactics to disrupt the enemy's sleep cycles and ultimately wither down morale. This was the first event that we successfully put it into practice. I utilized Google Earth to give you guys the best possible vantage point to see what happened at this event. Alright, let me give everybody the situation here on the map, which is really nice and it gives a lot of detail, much better than videos I've done in the past. All of the red buildings are out of play. I'm not really sure. The embassy, which is south down here, right here, I wasn't really sure if the building was actually... I knew you could go around it, I wasn't sure if you could go in it. But you can see this entire map is just absolutely massive. We had a lot of room to play around on. So here's NATO Assembly, this is where we started. From here we went to the stadium here and staged, got our op order and all that stuff, and then we sprinted from this location all the way up the road around this retirement community just behind me, all the way up here to the hospital, and took the hospital almost immediately. We really didn't see any contact for the first like 4 or 5 hours. We weren't sure what Russ was doing. So then we went south here to these compounds and hit this shanty town multiple times throughout the night. There was a heavy Russian presence here. So we skirted along this wall several times throughout the night and tried to flank them. But again, there was just a massive Russian force and a giant open field in between us. It's very difficult to maneuver. So from here, this is all happening Friday night, by the way. The first few hours. From here, we move from the wall and the compounds down to this area in the woods, and we hang out there for a few hours. We do a massive platoon-sized movement all the way back towards the Russian patrol base. From what I understood, that was there. We did a hit, wasn't very successful, just needed a lot more coordination, and we bedded down here on this site here, and then the next day moved to this house here. Now on Saturday we did have friendlies to our rear, at least a whole like company size holding this prison. However, the enemy was able to break through their defenses, I think Saturday night, and take over this position. My point with all this is I want to show you how close the enemy was to us and how exactly we were able to conduct so many raids on Saturday night and into Sunday morning.
Alright, let's sprint to that defilade over there. If we need to, hit the dirt.
We're gonna need to. Alright.
Go. Right there, right there, right there. Hit the dirt. Hey, let's go! NATO on the other side! On the other side! Friendlies on the other side! Third platoon! Flag, go, go! Push! Fourth platoon, go! Get online! Sorry, dude. Fourth platoon, move! Third, fall back. All right.
Suck on that. You get hit?
Huh?
No. Your red light's on. It's not.
Hey, shut that shit off. Oh my God. You've been demoted. Hire, get me a new one in there.
As you can see, we hit them with an array of weapons at our disposal. One of them was a blank fire 5.56 AR. Another was this 10,000, actually, I think it was 100,000 lumen flashlight. The footage really doesn't do that flashlight justice. I mean, when this thing would hit you from even like a couple hundred feet away, it would completely blind you for about 10 seconds. So we used that, and then we were also using these like 100 decibel, 200 decibel, I'm not quite sure, whistles, which were extremely loud, and you could hear them across the entire AO, so they were very effective. And then we had an array of smoke grenades to convince the enemy that there was a much bigger force in the woods than there actually was. That way they would wake everybody up and get everybody suited up to go defend against this big assault, and then nothing would ever happen. So we would just hit them with a bunch of pyro to make them think that something was going to actually happen. We did this for about a minute, and then we would sprint out of there and retreat before they could kick up any quick reaction force to take us out.
The first floor. Right now. Yep.
Something that we learned early on Sunday morning around 04 was that when you're doing these raiding parties, it's only about 3 to 4 people, and once they send out people after you, you need to get out of there fast because they will wipe you out. You're only about a 3 to 4 man team, and if you don't have rear security, they're going to come in and they're going to shoot you all in the back, and that's exactly what happened to us, and that essentially put our raids to a halt for the rest of Sunday morning. On Sunday, we spoke with Sean Prosen, who is occupying the prison with the rushing Russians. They said our raids had no impact on the guys in the prison, but certainly had an impact on the militia forces sleeping outside, as these were not a part of the rushing Russians clan. Therefore, they were highly susceptible to our psychological operations. Let me know what you think about these tactics, and if it's something you would consider using at your next Milsim West event. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. It takes us a lot of work to make all this content on our Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all that other stuff. Make sure you give us a follow on Instagram, and check out our website, bluemagairsoft.com. We are the only airsoft manufacturer in the country capable of producing the products we make. Thank you very much for watching.